Hello, everyone. This is Kendra Robinson, and I wanted to talk to you about funding your vision. I am a philanthropist, a consultant, a coach, and an author, and I focus on helping people start their business and nonprofits. I coached them along the way, and I also wrote a book called The Healthy Boss, encouraging business owners to take care of their 6 forms of health while managing their business. I manage a group called the Women Glowing in Business. You can like us on Facebook if you're a woman glowing in business. We have a conference every year annually. So I would love for you to check us out at womenglowing.com and join us for the next event. So let's get started. I want you all to gain knowledge and resources about how you can balance health and wealth to fund your business, network, and create multiple streams of income. So, what are some of the benefits of being a business owner? You can create multiple streams of income. If you work for someone else, you're making that salary. Unless you get a raise or a promotion, you're going to make that. But in your business, you're able to make as much money as you want to, and you can do it in multiple ways. You get a lot of benefits and tax deductions. You get to write off your mileage, your utilities, communications. You even have different retirement saving plans. All self-employed business owners are able to qualify for the SEP IRA. So if you have a financial advisor, make sure you reach out to them and see if you qualify and if you're able to have a savings plan that way. In your business, you have a unique way to help others. You're creating jobs, you're giving them a product or a service that they need, and you have complete financial independence. So, what does it mean to have multiple streams of income? Well, I like to talk about these forms of income streams. You have earned income, which is if you're working a job, you earn that. Or if you have your own business and you say that you are going to work 10, 15 hours a week at $30 an hour, that's your earned income. So if you have a salary job and you make $60,000 a year, that's your earned income. So it's trading your time with money. If you have interest, that's if you have like a savings account, capital gains, you have dividends, you have rental, you have royalties, and you have profit. So we're going to go through all these streams of income. So the first examples are earned income is, like I said, trading your time for money. That's your job. Whatever your job is, if you're a full-time entrepreneur or if you have a full-time job and you are an entrepreneur on the side, you trading your time for money is earned income. You having interest, bonds, money market accounts, savings accounts, that's how you're gaining interest. So if you have a business savings account, that's how you're gaining interest in your business, and that's another form of income. If you are a consultant and you work for $30 an hour, that's your earned income because you're trading your time for money. With capital gains, income produced from appreciation of the sales. So if you buy low and sell high, people do this with flipping houses. People do this with buying stuff wholesale and they sell it high. Also with dividends, if you have income paid to you as a shareholder in a company, then you have dividends. So that's from having a share of stock. Your business can buy stock. Rental properties. So rental can come in different forms as well. So you can have rental properties, you can rent out space in your business, you can rent homes, you can rent your equipment like copiers or anything that a business or people may need. You can rent space on your website for ads. There's a lot of different things you can do to create the rental stream. Then you have royalties. That's allowing someone to use your assets. So if you wrote music, then if someone sings it and all that, you get royalties because you were the creator of that music. Even with books, if you write a book and you have a publishing company publish it for you, then they will give you royalties. Then you have profit. So the sale of goods. So if you sell t-shirts or anything on Amazon or whatever, say you make a body cream, a body butter, you make that product and it costs you $3, but you sell it for $6, then your profit is $3. So here's some other ways to fund your business, especially if you are going to be a nonprofit. You have corporate sponsors, and you can do corporate sponsorships if you are a for-profit business as well. For instance, people who have podcasts, they may reach out to corporate sponsors who want to advertise on their show or invest in their show, and their sponsors. Also, if a nonprofit is having an event, they'll have a host sponsor. Then you have angel investors. So people who are just interested in what you're trying to do, and they're willing to look over your business plan, look over your ideas, and invest a certain amount of money into it. Then you can raise a capital campaign. This takes time because a capital campaign is thoroughly thought out. It's multiple ways over a couple years or over a course of time where you're going to raise money. So say if you wanted to build a community center and it cost you $5 million. So you come up with a 3-year plan of how you're going to fundraise, how you're going to write grants, how you're going to attain loans, how you're going to do all these things to get to your $5 million for your community center. Then you have donations. I mean, people will donate items and money. You can look for organizations to donate. You can look for businesses to donate. Individuals, families, and friends, they will donate. Then you have loans. You have different micro loans. You can go to the SBA and reach out for a loan. You can go to your local bank and look for a loan. And then you can just save your cash. That's another way to invest in your business, because say if you know your startup cost is $1,000 and it'll take you 3 or 4 months to save $1,000, then that's what you do. And because you know that in the future you might have to reach out and get a loan, or might have to reach out and find a sponsor or an investor. So right now, to start up, you want to save your money. So that's another way too. You also have grants, and with grants, you have multiple types of grants. You have match funding. That's where the funder will say, hey, if your project costs $6,000, you show us how you can get $3,000 and we'll match it with another $3,000. Then you have local and private foundation grants. Those people have a specific cause that they invest in, and you will submit a grant proposal, and it's a possibility that you will be able to obtain funding from them. All grants are not guaranteed. However, it is free money that the board of directors agree upon giving out into the community based off of that business or that organization. Then you have company grants like Target, Bank of America, Walmart. They have grant programs where they send out money for different causes. You can also get a credit card. A lot of people do not like to get loans. They don't like to get credit cards. They don't like to have investors because they don't want to think about owing somebody money. But people do it. And if you have a good enough plan and a good enough product and service that will be able to pay that person back, you'll be able to buy them out, and then you'll be able to continue to profit. But this is an option, is to get a credit card. Then you can also do things like crowdfunding, such as Indigo and GoFundMe, Facebook also has crowdfunding options as well. And this is where you reach out to different people in the community online, whether it's social media, and you have a campaign and you say, hey, this is a cause or an issue that I'm trying to address. And if this reaches your heart and you feel that you want to invest, this is something that you have the opportunity to do, and no donation is too big or too small. So you can do crowdfunding. You can also do business contests, like a pitch contest. There are a lot of local and national pitch contests where you can take your innovative idea and pitch it, even like Shark Tank, places like that. Basically, you're taking your business idea and your structure and you're trying to pitch it to an investor. You can either win money that you can have, or you can win the support of someone investing in you as well. And then you can do fundraisers. You can do bake sales. You can do community fundraisers, whether it's a yard sale. It could be, a lot of restaurants have group raising where you can say, hey, I want to go to Pizza Hut and have a fundraiser, and everyone who says that they're with my business or organization, they will give us 10% of the bill. Even Chuck E. Cheese has it where you can have a fundraiser. So it's a lot of options for fundraising as well. People sell donuts. I mean, the Girl Scouts do it to raise money for their activities as well. And then you have venture capitalists. So you have people who are millionaires who want to invest into people's business. So they go out and they say, hey, I want to strategically support you because I like your innovative idea. So you can find different venture capitalists as well that may be able to give you some funding money. We want to categorize your funding sources. So the best funding sources for-profit business would be lines of credit, investors, loans, cash, venture capitalists, business contests, and sponsorship. These are mainly the ways that for-profit businesses obtain their money to be successful. For nonprofits, they normally have cash, they ask for donations, they write grant proposals, they do crowdfunding online. You see a lot of fundraisers for nonprofit. They also have capital campaigns over a course of years. And like I said, when they have events, they do sponsorships as well. So I want to thank you all for reaching out and saying that I want to start my business. I want to learn how to start my business, and I'm looking for a way to fund my business. I hope this sparked the interest in you, that you will go and research some of the ways that you can fund your vision. I hope you are excited about funding your vision. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me at ksrbizconsulting@gmail.com.